escape run and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Get like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, you went right through.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down, here's Lamar. He gets it again to Mitchell. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now. This one left for Lamar. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down from the 42. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Again, this is Mitchell. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Making the call himself. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Throwing for the back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, Ridley, Ridley. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pacheco loses it on the hit. The Ravens pick it up, and they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The give now to Mitchell. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them back.
Big gain downfield. And the big play is finally put to an end.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Handoff here to Mitchell. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now it's Lamar. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Mitchell on the carry. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. So it's going to be a 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. This one set up for Lamar. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal. Mitchell. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
48-yard line.
43. Yellow. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. Let's go, 80.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
He was taken down.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout.
It's a loss of 2.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
12 at the Ravens' 30-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-score game before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Mitchell. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Mitchell. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 yards on the
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Lamar back to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. I don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow. 50, yellow, yellow, yellow. Let's go, 80. $43.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. We hurry us forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Here's Mitchell again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it's second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This is Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Even 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This will end up as a touchback.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
43, 43. Hey, 57, Collins, 57, Collins. 15, easy. Hard time.
First down throw, Mahomes.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Yellow. Hard time.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
At the 19-yard line.
Line. Let's go, line. Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
Third down and 14.
Line. 180.
Third and long for him here.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It'll be yard at most there, and it's second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he goes, third and long. On the move, hit it right. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Lamar off the play fake. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Bison. Ready?
Line up the design keeper. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 32.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
No, we changed it.
From the red zone now. It's inside the 10. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They hit it off on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Drawn up here for Lamar. Oh, lost the football. And the Chiefs pick it up. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. And it's that type of effort that coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They put Flowers in motion right. He'll throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Roops knocks it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, and maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
24 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yellow.
Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 57, yellow.
Setting up to pass. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th.
coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Second and 12.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. They look to throw it. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Back to throw. Getting out to his left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
40. 15.
To throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Oh, what a mistake. He spikes it, but it was 4th down. They're going to give away possession with that.